Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to Venomous Animations, and today I'm going to be showing you my process I took when I was making my Steven Universe fan animation. So let's get started. So I started with a circle. I started with a circle for Steven's head, and I just followed that whole rule for the bean-shaped head characters. So I also used a model sheet. So if you don't know what a model sheet is, it's what animators use in the industry to get the characters' proportions and everything about their features right. Because some people have different art styles, so the model sheet helps you to get the art style that you need. So now in my rough animation layer, I now started adding the animations for the eyes, just so I get like the basic feel of the character, like what I'm going for, So then I started adding the blink, and what I was going for is I was actually going for Steven blinking, and then he gets taken over by his powers, his hidden powers. So basically his eyes turn pink and you don't see his pupils anymore, and then everything around him starts glowing, like he gets this huge burst of energy or power. That's what I was actually going for with the eyelids. But then of course you have to start with the rough animation. You don't just skip to the line art. So after that, I finally got what I was looking for with the eyes. So I now proceeded to do the mouth. Well, the mouth was kind of tricky because I didn't know exactly how I was gonna do it, because he's not actually speaking. I wanted to make it look like he was breathing. So there were so many things I could have used. I tried to use the curve. I tried to like make one circular shape. I tried experimenting with many things, and that's what animation is all about. Experimenting with so many things. So I saw that something was looking off, and someone once told me that if your animation is looking off in any way, and you don't even know what it is, then it's probably off. So you have to now find the problem. So now I actually made a plan with the mouth by making it a rectangular shape, I guess. So yeah, I just wanted to like open and close his mouth. That's the thing I wanted to give him. So there we go. I got the motion right, and yeah, I actually think I got the motion right there. And now it was time to proceed with the line art. Now for the line art, the challenges that I faced when doing the line art was getting the lines right. So I don't know if anyone ever told you this about animation, but while you're animating, Control Z will become your best friend, because I had to press that so many times because I got so many lines wrong, and until I finally got it, I got the line weight right. And I didn't want to give it too much of thick lines. I didn't want to like have too much tangents, which is like in a way that like you draw your characters and now no one knows where the focus is. So for me, I wanted the focus to be on Steven's face, because that's what we're focusing on. So yeah, I actually succeeded with the line art. And finally, a decision had to be made about Steven's hair. Were we gonna put it on the same layer with his face, or were we gonna put it on a different layer, a separate layer? Well, for this, I actually wanted to make a nice effect with Steven's hair, so I actually put it on a different layer. I need it to have that what would you say, that windy feeling, like actually wind is blowing onto his hair. So yeah, I made it on a separate layer, and then I still went back to his face and fixed some things. And then for the hair, I made like a really small animation. Now we come back to the color. So for the color, I actually got the original color that the artists use for Steven Universe, which is actually kind of cool. So I got the eyebrows right. I also started animating the hair. As you can see, the hair is moving a bit, so it's supposed to be windy. And don't worry about it, you'll see it at the end of the video. And now that we got color out of the way, we can now move on to my favorite part, the shading and the highlights. So for the shading, I used a blending mode called multiply, and for the highlights, I used a blending mode called screen. So when you're shading, I advise that you use color instead of black, because it gives it more of a pop for a character. You know, you don't want to be having black all over, because it will just make it dull. And now let's check out our finished animation. Scene 1 of the Steven Universe fan animation. And if you guys loved this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and always stay venomous.